Hello and welcome to this reaction video. You might notice that this is a little bit different. There is no countdown and there is a weird title. I recorded episode 4 and everything seemed like it was going perfectly fine. I stopped the recording, exported the video. It said the file was 48 minutes long, and then I went to go work on it and it was actually a little less than 8 minutes long. So I will show that. I will play what I have. You'll at least get to see that. So I went to go do this session, and I decided to have my laptop. I wanted to record my video into my laptop instead of my desktop. Like, let's use a different computer, different program. Let's avoid this happening again. And then my desktop would just be, have backup video and audio going on it. So did all that, got that all set up. And I got 4 minutes into episode 5 and my laptop died. And I don't mean like just shut off. Like, it is dead. It's been an hour now and it still will not turn on. So that's how my past few days have been going with technology. So let's just get into this. I will show you what I have, and then I'm going to come back afterwards and provide a couple of thoughts on episode 4, and then we'll get into episode 5.
How long have I been gone?
About 12 hours.
Right, I won't be longer. Just want to see my mum.
What are you going to tell her?
I don't know. I've been to the year 5 billion, and then you've been gone, what, 12 hours? See you later. Oh, don't you disappear.
I'd be afraid to let him out of my sight. What if he did have to disappear and you have no way to contact him? The music changed. The music got darker. What happened?
I'm back. Shireen, he's all upset again. You
What?
in?
Did they go to the wrong year?
Oh my God.
They had to have gone back to the wrong year.
It's not 12 hours, it's 12 months. You've been gone a whole year. Sorry.
As I've sat here days and weeks and months.
Bad wolf again, but it's a kid spraying it?
Where were you travelling?
Dare you vandalize the TARDIS?
Travelling? That's no sort of answer.
Actually, it's my fault. I sort of employed Rose as my companion.
When you say companion, is this a sexual relationship?
No,
Then what is it? Go online and pretend you're a doctor?
I am a doctor.
Stitch this, mate.
Did you think about me at all?
So don't answer this, but I wonder why he's called a doctor. Or the doctor. Does it have a different name where he's from?
Sorry. Do you know what terrifies me is that you still can't say? What can be so bad that you can't tell me, sweetheart?
Yeah, this doesn't look good if you're her mom.
I can't tell her.
Well, if it's this much trouble, are you going to stay here now?
I don't know. I can't do that to her again, though.
Well, she's not coming with us.
She slapped you.
900 years of time and space, and I've never been slapped by someone's mother.
I did catch the 900 years, by the way.
When you say 900 years...
That's my age.
Okay. And he's the ninth
That's right,
doctor?
That is one hell of an age gap.
But it can't be like a every 100 years thing.
There's no one
Because
else
then
I
that
can
wouldn't
talk to.
make
I've
sense.
seen all that stuff up there, the size of it, and I can't say a word. I'm the only person on planet Earth who knows they exist.
Maybe not now. Well, that's not good. Okay, so that is what I have for episode 4. I guess the silver lining is that I completely agree with what a lot of people in the comments said in the first 2 videos, that episodes 4 and 5, which I haven't seen yet, but I'm assuming since it's a 2-parter, it's going to be the same, were the weakest of the season, or the series, this first series. I haven't seen the rest of the episodes, but I definitely know that it for sure has been my least favorite so far. This one seems more like they're kind of catering to the family side of things with the farting aliens and stuff. That's a little bit more kid humor, which I'm I'm not a child, so I'm not really into that. I don't have kids, but there were some interesting things here. So a couple of the things that I mentioned in my original like recap were I was confused about had Rose actually been gone a year, like in the few days they were gone, so the time it took to do episodes 2 and 3, which presumably were only a couple of days, had that really actually been a full year on Earth or like, you know, in normal time, our time? Or did he like miscalculate like he did in episode 3 when he went to like the wrong year and the wrong location? Did he go accidentally a year later instead of when he intended to go, which was only a couple days later? That was the thing I was confused on. And then I also noticed that there were a couple more references to Bad Wolf. The kid was like spray painting it on the TARDIS, which I think you just saw that in like the recap. So those didn't slip past me. It's very clear that Bad Wolf, Big Bad Wolf, something is going to be a thing later on in, I'm assuming, this first series. I don't know who or what the Bad Wolf is, so I'm really curious to find that out. And then again, it's a two-parter. So like I feel like we're going to get all the meat of it in the next episode. I do want to point something out though. I have tissues. They are here on my desk. I did not cry in episode 4. I don't have the proof of that, but I did not cry. I will admit I did get a little sad with the little pig thing. When I thought it was an alien, I was super creeped out by it. But when I found out that it was actually a regular pig that they changed, it was really sad. I can't do anything with animals. And so that one got to me a little bit. But like, I don't think I even teared up or anything. It just was sad. All right. Let's go ahead and get into episode 5. Fingers crossed that I can actually watch this. And then I actually end up with usable files when this is over. All right. Let's get into it. Okay, so I did get a few minutes into it the last time, but I missed this part because I thought it was just a recap, so I wasn't paying attention. So he literally just like pulled it out of himself.
Under the jurisdiction of the emergency protocols, I authorize you to execute this man!
If I was going to execute someone by backing him against the wall, between you and me, don't stand him against the lid.
Right here's where it stopped. So I have not seen from this point on.
I can smell an old girl.
And a ripe youngster. All hormones and adrenaline.
No! Me first!
Out with me! We need to get to the cabinet rooms.
So why did he want to go to the cabinet room? The sonic screwdriver really does do everything. Very handy and convenient.
One more move, and my sonic device will triplicate the flammability of this alcohol. Woof! We all go up, so back off. Who exactly are the Slitheen?
They're aliens.
Yes, I got that, thanks.
Who are you, if not?
Pretty aware of that by now, thanks.
He's not human.
He's not human.
He's not human.
Can I have a bit of hush?
Sorry.
You've murdered your way to the top of government. What for? Invasion?
Why would we invade this godforsaken rock? Slitheen is not our species. Slitheen is our surname.
So you're a family.
A family business.
Then you're out to make a profit. How can you do that on a godforsaken rock?
Supernatural. Anybody who watches Supernatural will get that.
Excuse me, your device will do what? Triplicate the flammability?
Is that what I said?
You're making it up.
Oh well. Harriet, have a drink. I think you're gonna need it.
You pass it to the left first.
Sorry.
Is that like a tradition or something? Like a,
Don't you think we should run?
I don't know, an etiquette thing?
Fascinating history down street.
Or a,
If the cabinet's in session and in danger, these are about the foremost safest walls in the whole of Great Britain. Installed in 1991. 3 inches of steel lining every single wall.
And how do we get out?
just that minor little detail. So one thing I forgot to mention in my recap of episode 4 was that I was not happy Mickey was back. I did feel a little sorry for him, that people had been thinking for the past year that he was a murderer, but still don't like him.
That's Group Captain Lieutenant James of the RAF. though why he's been summoned, we've no idea. Ewan McAllister, Deputy Secretary for the Scottish Parliament. And oh, that is Sylvia Delane. Quite what connects all these people, we have no idea.
Maybe the fact that they're overweight? Does that have something to do with it? Bigger meat suits or whatever they call them on here?
We've got to tell someone.
Who do we trust? For all we know, they've all got big bog monsters inside of them. But like it or not, he's the only person who knows how to fight.
I love that he keeps like checking everything.
Yeah, just come on, if anyone's gonna cry, it's gonna be me. And you're safe in my
Very
franchise.
half-assed
No
hug.
one's gonna look for you here, especially since you hate me so
Of course, she has been basically calling him a murderer for a year.
What I don't get is, when they killed the Prime Minister, why didn't they use him as a disguise?
He's too slim. They're big old beasts. They need to fit inside big
Knew it.
humans. That's the device around their necks. Compression field literally shrinks them down a bit.
Wish I had a compression field. I could fit a size smaller.
Excuse me, people are dead. This is not the time for making jokes.
Sorry. You get used to this stuff when you're friends with him.
Rings a bell. Harriet John.
Lifelong backbencher, I'm afraid, and a fat lot of use I'm being now. The protocols are redundant. They list the people who could help, and they're all dead down.
Does she do something in the future?
Like defense codes and things. Couldn't we just launch a nuclear
Does she like
bomb?
become something?
Nuclear strikes do need a release code, yes, but it's kept secret by the United Nations. The codes have been taken out of the government's hands and given to the UN.
It's Mickey.
Oh, tell your stupid boyfriend we're busy.
Yeah, he's not so stupid after all.
It wanted to kill us.
I could have died.
Is she all right, though? Don't put her on, just tell me.
Is that Ricky? Don't
Don't
talk.
put
Just
her
shut up
on.
and go to your computer.
Is she okay?
It's Mickey, and why should I?
Mickey the idiot. I might just choke before I finish this sentence, but I need you.
I love that he does not like Vicky.
See, they've known about aliens for years. They just kept us in the dark.
Mickey, you were born in the dark.
Leave him alone.
Thank you. Password again.
I love
Just
it
repeat
so
it
much.
every time.
I'm talking to him. Because I've seen this life of yours, Doctor. And maybe you think it's all clever and smart, but you tell me. Just answer me this. Is my daughter safe?
I'm fine.
Oh, I like that Mickey turned around then.
Will she always be safe? Or what's the answer?
Is he gonna try and talk Rose out of sticking around?
Go and see who that is.
3 o'clock in the morning.
You think maybe it's the thing that's after you?
Mrs. Tyler.
Yeah.
That's my mother.
Right, if we're going to find their weakness, we need to find out where they're from. Yes! That narrows it down to one planet. Raxicoricophalopatorius!
Yeah, great. We could write him a letter.
Oh, that one.
Mickey, have you got any vinegar?
How should I know?
It's your kitchen.
Cover by the seat, middle shelf.
Eggs!
You kissed this man?
Not anymore, hopefully. Forever unclean. Oh, God.
Well, there you go, then.
Why did he spit that back out?
Our inspectors have searched the sky above our heads. Then they have found massive weapons of destruction.
What?
We are facing extinction. Unless we strike first. I beg of the United Nations, give us the access codes. A nuclear strike at the heart of the beast is our only chance of survival.
There's no weapons up there. There's no threat. He just invented it.
Do you think they'll believe him?
What he did last time.
That's why
yeah.
the Slovene went for spectacle. You get the codes, release the missiles. You attack every other country on Earth. They retaliate, fight back.
And we can sit through
Why?
it safe in our spaceship waiting in the Thames.
But you'll destroy the planet, this beautiful place. What for?
Profit.
We reduce the Earth to molten slag, then sell it. Piece by piece.
Okay, I am definitely liking this one better than episode 4, for sure.
How long till they fall?
They're just like random Skittles in the desk. There
All
are.
right, Doctor. I'm not saying
Why?
I trust you, but there must be something you can do.
I just noticed his books on his shelf in his background are like UFO stuff and aliens, so he was reading up on it.
There's a way out.
What? Then why do we use it?
Because I can't guarantee your daughter will be safe.
Don't you dare.
That's the thing. If I don't dare, everyone dies.
Do it.
You don't even know what it is. You just let me.
Yeah.
Please, Doctor. Please, she's my daughter. She's just a kid.
Do you think I don't know that? Because this is my life, Jackie. It's not fun, it's not smart, it's just standing up and making a decision.
Then what are you waiting for?
I could save the world but lose you.
Except it's not your decision, Doctor. It's mine. And on behalf of the people, I command you. Do it.
Victory should be naked.
Do you see this? Are we just gonna have to like do a running count of how many videos I don't cry in?
We don't.
Because it's probably gonna be a small number. If he gets emotional, I get emotional.
What are you doing?
Hacking into the Royal Navy. We're in.
Mickey the idiot. The world is in your hands.
Come on, Mickey.
How solid are these?
Not solid enough, built for short-range attack. Nothing this big.
I'm not gonna die, we're gonna ride this one out. It's like what they say about earthquakes. We can survive them by standing under a door frame. Now, this cupboard's small, so it's strong. Come and help me. Come on.
I feel like in a missile attack, that's not gonna work, but it's TV shows, maybe it will.
Yes, they are releasing the codes.
Nice knowing you both. Tell the ambassadors the crisis is over. They can step down. Oh, Lord! We haven't even got a prime minister.
Maybe you
She's gonna be the new one.
Me? I'm only a backbencher.
That's how he knows her.
I'd vote for you.
I thought I knew the name. Harriet Jones. Future Prime Minister. Elected for 3 successive terms.
I don't like that he's in here by himself. He's not gonna leave, is he?
My daughter saved the world.
I think the doctor helped a bit.
All right, then. Him too. He's good in a crisis, I'll give him that.
Now the world has changed. You're saying nice things about him.
Well, I reckon I've got no choice. There's no getting rid of him since you're infatuated.
I'm not infatuated. You're gonna cook for him.
What's wrong with that?
He's finally met his match.
This is really weird. Like, what next? What's gonna happen? Like...
Hello?
Right, I'll be a couple of hours, then we can go.
You got a phone?
You think I can travel through space and time and I haven't got a phone? Like I said, a couple of hours.
She wants to get to know you.
Tough, I've got better things to do.
That's not fair.
Well, you can stay there if you want. But right now, there's this plasma storm brewing in the Horsehead Nebula. Your choice.
Rose, I was thinking.
Should have at least said something, Rose.
New Year's Eve. Does he drink?
Okay, good. She's not actually gone.
Don't go, sweetheart. Please don't go.
Grubbing it off. Oh, the kid is.
Right. Graffiti that again and I'll have you. Now, beat it.
How can they do that? They saw it.
You're happy to believe in something that's invisible, but if it's staring you in the face, nope, can't see it.
We're just idiots.
Well, not all of you.
Yeah?
I am dangerous. I don't want anybody following me.
How can you say that and then take her with you?
You could look after her. Come with us.
I can't. It's just too much. I couldn't do it. Don't tell her I said that.
I'll get a proper
That really surprises me that he would invite him, but that's big.
I'll say no. I really will.
I'm not leaving because of you. I'm travelling, that's all, and then I'll come back. If you saw it out there, you'd never stay home. Come with us. There's plenty of room.
No chance. He's liability. I'm not having him on board.
We'd be dead
Aww.
without him. You're forgetting. It's a time machine. I could go travelling around suns, and by the time I get back, 10 seconds would have passed.
10 seconds.
Yeah, the second half of that was way better than the first half. We're just gonna ignore the fact that I cried again. I can't help it. Like he if he gets emotional, and especially if it's something to do with his like feelings about Rose, which not even getting into the whole romantic thing, just he very obviously cares about her. And it just it gets me right in the feels. So I obviously love that aspect of it. This episode felt a little different. I'm not really sure why. I think maybe just because we had, and I guess maybe two-parter, but really more this one. We had a lot more of, Rose's mom and Mickey back again. And the doctor was a little bit more like forceful and a little bit more serious and intense. And so that was just kind of a little bit different. But yeah, I mean, considering these were supposed to be some of the weakest episodes of this first series, I'm excited to see what comes up next. I don't 100% know. I'm just going to set that down. Don't 100% know exactly how I'm going to do this just yet, but I am thinking right now, instead of doing like full recaps right here at the end of the episodes, I have found that during the editing process, as I go back and basically rewatch the episode again as I'm editing it, and as I let the episode sit with me for a few days, I have some other thoughts that come up. And so what I think I'm going to do is I think I might do like I don't know if I'll do it after every episode, maybe like halfway through the series, do a video where I'm just kind of like sharing my thoughts on what I've seen so far. And then I think at the end of each series, I'll do like a live stream or something maybe where we can all kind of talk about, or I don't think, you can comment and stuff, but, we can talk about the second half or whatever. That's what I'm thinking right now. Let me know if that sounds good to you. Let me know if you would be interested in watching that video where I kind of share my thoughts halfway through the season. And then we do, maybe a live stream at the end if that seems like it might be good for you rather than me doing like long recaps here. But yeah, I am excited for the next episode. Everyone keeps talking about episode 6, so I have been dying to get to it. First, I have to check and make sure that this video is gonna actually work though. Because even my backup video caused problems. Once I actually started playing the episode, when I had it both running on the same computer, the episode didn't want to play, so I had to shut off my backup. So, fingers crossed. All right. Don't forget that I have a Patreon where you can get the full reactions and you can get the ad-free versions of YouTube, the videos on here on YouTube. And I normally, just FYI, I have to usually do about 6 to 10 additional rounds of editing on this video. So I start off with one version where I have a fairly light hand with the editing. And then I basically try to upload it to YouTube. They tell me it's blocked for copyright reasons. And so I go back and make a few more edits in whatever section they tell me is a problem, re-upload it. They tell me another section's a problem. And I do that. Usually it's like 8 to 10 times, but 6 to 10 is almost a given with all of these. So the version that I put on Patreon is the very first one. So generally speaking, those are usually a little extended. At the very least, not as many things are like blacked out or muted. There are some longer scenes that happen in there that haven't been cut down quite as much or altered as much. So if you're interested in that, definitely go check out the Patreon again. Full reactions, early reactions. Eventually, I will be doing exclusive reactions that I won't release here on YouTube. Still working on getting there. Probably some reactions to some movies and things like that, and other things that you all want me to react to. All right, the link for that is in the description, and let's go ahead and wrap this one up. Thank you so much, and hopefully I will see you in another video.